Let's see if this shit working this fucking time. Let's see. Mm. All right, so see, is it working this time? Did I get the notification this time? I still didn't get no notification. Wait a minute, there it go. Okay, there we go. Let me go over here. Go over here. So, all right, look like it's working this time. Cause look like y'all coming in. What up, brother Jay? Look like y'all coming in. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what it did. And this is the second time it had done this. When I logged off that first stream, then I started getting a notification that I was live. I don't know how the fuck does that work, but it did it. As soon as I logged off and shut everything down, that's when I started getting a notification saying that I was live. So, wow, this shit is crazy. Hey, Miss Aries, what's going on? So now I got to take this link and give everybody the new link and tell them to come to. So fucking frustrating. So frustrating. I hate you too. I swear I do. And for some reason, it's not. Let me let everybody know where the new link at. Oh, hey Darcy, what's going on? I'm guess y'all getting it. I'm guess y'all getting it. Let me try this again. So Darcy, you did. What up, Pepe? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on? So you got the notification this time. Okay. I don't know. YouTube, it just sometime it does its thing whenever it want to. Or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just know one thing. I gotta do all this shit over again. I know that. It's a pain in the ass. I gotta do all this shit all over again. Anyway, did what I could. Hey, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I look like it's working better this time than it was the first time. But anyway, though, let me not hold y'all up because I need to go get some rest because I ain't been too long, got off for work. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. As always, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you watch my content. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. So, got another disturbing story I want to bring to y'all attention. You know, I don't know what's going on with these people in daycares nowadays, but this shit is beginning to be a motherfucking ridiculous. What up, Alec Cruz? Good morning to you, brother. It's beginning to be a motherfucking ridiculous. I don't know how a human being, like I said in my last stream, one of my last streams, a human being who loved to claim that I carried you for 9 months. I could bring you in this world. I could take you out this world. And you turn around and do shit to other people's children that knowing damn well you would throw a fucking fit if somebody did this to your child. Unless you just hate children, period. And you are just popping out children for the benefit side of it. I don't know. But I'm actually getting tired of seeing this shit. Now, I said one time that maybe, what up, Lamar? What up, bro? I said one time, I made a point, I said maybe we need to start putting more men in the daycare system and see how that works. I had a couple people come to me and say, well, they probably will make a difference, you know, because there's some men just as bad. Yeah, maybe that's true, but I never heard of a man in a daycare doing shit like this. Okay? I just say try it and see what the difference probably would be. You understand? It is evil all over the place. So I'm not denying that at all. But when you do these daycare videos, who the main people that you see in the daycare videos? It be these women doing this shit. So put a man up in there, and if a man turn around and do the same shit, okay, cool, you got me. But until you start putting men in these damn daycares and see what they can do, then we can see what the fuck going on. All right? Hey, Precious, how you doing, love? All right? I like to say, give it a try. Stop putting the men on the bus and put some of the men in daycare. I used to work at a daycare, you know, and I think it is a difference if you got a positive male role models in the daycare system. I don't know. Just try it. Just try it and see what happens. But anyway, though, let me switch this over that y'all see what the hell is going on here. And this shit crazy as hell. Let's go.
It happened here at Brighter Day Preschool, where the director waited a reported 5 days before looking at the video you're about to see. Friday, February 1st, a 3-year-old child's head split open at daycare. An ambulance took her to the hospital where she had 7 stitches. This daycare surveillance shows what happened. You can see the girl appears calm and contained, standing in the same area by a chair for 2 minutes before a teacher walks across the room towards her, grabs her arm, drags her, and throws her against a cabinet. The teacher then reportedly sent this note home to parents saying she fell.
In no world did this family have any idea that what was called a fall was actually an assault until they came to see that video.
The family wants to remain anonymous. They hired attorney Jennifer Hansen.
One of the more egregious aspects of this case is that the daycare director told the family that she did not watch the surveillance tape until the family was with her.
She said that was 5 days later when the child's relative recorded this off the surveillance monitor with her cell phone. You can hear her shock when she sees it was not an accident as reported.
That was her? No, it wasn't.
The daycare could have reviewed that footage at any time. They didn't, and they allowed the daycare worker who assaulted this little girl to continue to work at the facility for 5 additional days.
The director fired the teacher after seeing this video. Police are also investigating, along with state child care inspectors. I found those inspectors also reported past cases of kids getting hurt here. May of 2018, inspectors noted a second teacher slam a child down on the cot and a third teacher holding a child by his wrist, dragging him across the room. June 2016, inspectors say staff did not have a preventative plan in place when one child was repeatedly hitting and choking another child. March 2016, inspectors wrote that a child fell out of the chair and sustained a left femoral fracture. Daycare director Sharon Williams came out to tell us she could not comment because of the ongoing investigation. Her attorney then sent us this statement today. All teachers and staff are properly trained and extremely qualified. Providing a quality education and a safe environment is of the utmost importance to our teachers and staff. It has always been our policy to notify the proper authorities and to fully comply with any investigation. We have and will continue to follow said policy. Count on us to monitor the police investigation and to track whether daycare regulators take action. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
Somebody said in my chat room, they say they seen men just as bad. You know, they don't apply for they don't apply for the low paying jobs. And I get what you're saying. But if you didn't pay attention to what I said, have you ever seen men in the daycare doing this to children? Have you ever seen them in the daycare doing this to children? Now, you can show me a video where you see men doing children like this at a daycare, that I can roll with you. I'm not denying the fact that you have evil in both genders. It's evil all over the world. But what I'm saying is, most genders in the daycare system are women. Most news clips you see in these daycares are women. The women who love, again, to say, because my mama said this to me too on several occasions growing up, I brought you in this world, I can take you out. These are women who say this to their children, thinking this is cool to make threats like that. And then you got people like this who work with children that could have almost killed your child. So do you really think it's cool to say shit like that to a child? No, not at all. To me, that's a threat. That's a threat when you tell a child that. And I think children, if they got the mindset to do it, I think they should call and report a threat when you say that to them. Would that be logic? I think they should call it and say, label this as a threat. I don't know how many of y'all agree with me when I say that. In this era, since you can get in trouble for damn near anything, if you say this to a child, I think they should say, hey, I feel like my life in danger. This woman just said to me she could take me out. He said no calls, they aren't hired for most part. Okay, I think that's what you were saying. Hey Ashes, hey sweetie. I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing? So that's how I look at that now. When a parent say that, I take heed to the shit. I won't look at something like that and say, oh, that's my mom, that's my dad, I can't tell on them. No, in this era where grown-ups are killing these children for real, if somebody said that to you, I believe you should be able to report it. I never thought that was cool for any adult to say to a child. I never thought that was cool. I never thought saying it to a child is cool at all. Because for you to even let that come across your lips, then that would make me think that that's in your mind to kill him. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. But to me, if you say that, apparently in your mind, you having them thoughts of killing me. Now I understand. Children can be a headache. I swear they can. But what child can be just that bad to make you want to murder them? What child's that bad to make you want to murder them? And as y'all see, one of the stories that I did about the young girl, a young girl hurting a child. What I tell y'all, most time when women hurt their children, it's because of what? They really mad at the baby dad. They not mad at the child. They mad at the baby dad. So who can they hurt worse to get back at that person? His own seed. His own seed. They can do that to get back at him. The sad thing about this case, though, is that baby wasn't doing nothing. That baby wasn't doing nothing. She was just standing there. This woman went over there, grabbed that girl, and just threw her like she was a bowling ball. And split that girl forehead wide open. Y'all remember the other story I did about the other daycare worker will put in that girl braids because she wouldn't sit at the table and eat? That was a woman too. She's putting that girl hair up because the girl won't sit down and eat. The girl would look like she was groggy. She looked like she was sleepy. Or looked like she may have been drugged. I don't know. But if that baby's not ready to eat, leave that baby alone. If she's sleepy, just let her go take a nap. Let her go take a nap. Like I told y'all, my grandma ran a daycare. And she never did no children like this. She never did them like that. Just because they were sleepy or because they didn't want to eat, anything like that. She never did them like that. What she'd do is now, hey, you ain't going to eat. You going to be hungry later on. I ain't got nothing for you. But she never forced any child to do anything they didn't want to do. Let alone she never forced me to do anything that I didn't want to do. And she had a big helping hand in raising me. Right, Pepe? I totally believe in that. I totally believe in that. Now, you said something about cameras being hacked. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know how can this camera be hacked after we seen what we saw. You know, but now I'm glad you brought that up because you noticed that they said this happened like days ago. Nobody looked at the damn camera system to this fool right here. I'm finna call her a whore, but whatever you want to call her, put that name on her. To this lady set up here and set a letter home saying that the baby fell. Now, anybody who got good common sense would know that if it happened on that day, you send a letter home that day. You don't wait a few days later, then send a letter home talking about she fell. Are you fucking kidding me? So you send my child home, and I find a bruise on my child, or cut open on my child, or sore my child. You say shit to me that day. But a few days later, when the shit hit the fan, now you want to send a letter home saying my child fell. There should be a red flag to anybody. Because if it was just an accident fall, you could have reported me. You could have reported to me that day, say she fell. But you didn't. So that shows your guilt right there. But you know what? With a lot of these daycares, these staff, they buddy-buddy. They buddy-buddy. They see this shit and try to cover their tracks. Probably a lot of people saw that video. But they probably got together, you know, we gonna keep it low profile. We ain't gonna say nothing till somebody say something. Don't nobody say nothing, girl. You all right? Yeah, all right. I bet you 9 times 10 that's what happened. I bet you that's what happened 9 times out of 10. You be all right, girl. We got your back. You be all right. A whole daycare full of demons getting paid to do dirty shit. Oh, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to bring this up again. People got mad at me about David Bell when I did videos on him. I got to keep bringing him up. People got mad at me about talking about David Bell. Talking about he was too grown to do what he did with that girl. All right? I give you that. You motherfuckers was outraged. You motherfuckers came in there talking mass cash shit. Well, only a handful of y'all did, but the most part, everybody was saying he did nothing wrong. I don't condone what the fuck David Bell did, but at the same time, though, he was surrounded by a mob. But David Bell, everybody shitted on David Bell. So I want to see you motherfuckers gonna have the same outrage about this fool right here, what she did to this baby. This baby was too young. This baby didn't do nothing to that woman. So I want to see y'all gonna come over here and have that same outrage. I want to see y'all gonna call this bitch a coon. I want to see y'all gonna call her a whore. I want to see y'all gonna call her Uncle Tom and all that bullshit. When she literally took the baby by the arm and flung her like she was a football. Come on with it. Oh no, we cool, Chris. That was black on black, so we ain't got nothing to say on that though. But if it was a white teacher, boy, I tell you, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. You niggas is stupid. You niggas is stupid. All this fake ass outrage. Same thing when I did the show on the guy at Taco Bell. Calling the girl a nigga. How you Negroes over there talking about she did right for assaulting him. All this fake ass outrage. He called her a nigga. He called her a nigga. He called her a nigga. But you motherfuckers call each other worse than that. Again, fake outrage. Fake outrage. But when it's us doing it to each other, when it's us doing it to our own seed, you motherfuckers ain't got shit to say. I went and saw this clip on a news article. I only saw one damn comment. That's it. One damn comment. I said, that's a damn shame. I said, that's a damn shame. One damn comment. But again, if this had been a white woman that did it, that comment section would have been filled up to high hell. It would have. Say it again, Pepe. If I'm saying your name right, say it again. Say it again what you just said. And then on top of that, what's making this worse? Did y'all see all the violations that they say this daycare had? Why is it still up? All that shit that went on to the point that another child was harming another child. Choking another child. Did y'all hear that shit? They said they had a report of a child choking another child. So again, stop asking this dumbass question, how can people protect themselves from little children or teenagers? Stop asking that dumbass question. Because again, if they got the mindset they will do it. How many of y'all remember that movie? What up, Brian? How many of y'all remember that movie called Mikey? I think that was the name of it. That little crazy white boy was right there killing them folks who was taking care of him. I think that's the name of it, Mikey. That little motherfucker was crazy as hell. And I remember at the end of the movie, hey Elaine, what's up, babe? I remember at the end of that movie, Mikey. I think the mom was trying to get away from her, and somehow they fell down the steps. The police thought they both was dead. And somehow, I think he made his body feel like he was dead, or he had a faint pulse. And I think what he did, he had a ball under his arm or something, and somehow he was smart to make himself, I guess, look faint, but he was still alive. And it's called Mikey. Hell, let's go further than that. What's that movie called with Macaulay Culkin up in it? The two, what it called, The Good Son or The Bad Son, some shit like that? Was it The Good Son? She had one son that was actually good. But Macaulay Culkin character was evil. And if you remember at the end of that movie, she had to make a decision because both of them fell off the cliff. Okay, so it is The Good Son. Both of them fell off the cliff. And that lady was holding on to both of them. And she had to make a choice. Who can she save? Because she couldn't save both of them. And you see at the end, he tried to put on charm, Mama, I love you, you know. We could do this, we could do that. I love you. And if I'm not mistaken, she looked at him and started crying and said, I love you too. And she let him go. Now that movie is fiction, but still, this shit can't be reality. We just heard it on this video clip. Okay, so one was her son, the other was her nephew. Okay, I thought both of them was her son. So don't nobody remember Mikey? Don't nobody remember the movie Mikey? I know you hear me that thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up because y'all helping more people come in. So don't nobody remember Mikey? And you got to imagine, if you got a son or daughter that's like that, that's out to hurt people, what do you do? What can you do? How do you handle that? Because every time something goes wrong, people going to look at you. Now again, this lady in this video, I don't know if she got kids. Well, I forgot about the Mike on the light. I forgot about that Mike on the light cereal commercial. I forgot about him, but I'm talking about the movie Mikey. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. I'm trying to be serious. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. But again, Pepe said, I took my son out of school system. I found out some deep shit. Look up Senator Nancy Schaefer. She was suicided over info on pedophile at CPS and White House. I'll do that. I'll take a look at that. I will take a look at that. And that name sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar. She said, we had a woman here in Detroit, poor things, only child son was killing prostitutes and she turned them in. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. But, yeah, you have to ask the question. How is this damn daycare is still open after all these fucking violations? All these violations that they got. involving this. Somebody pulled a child under, broke her, filmed them somewhere with their things. I'm gonna play it again for you. I'm just still stuck on the one where the child was choking another child. I'm baffled on that one. As a matter of fact, let's read into some more of this and all right, so let's read into some more of this. He said, we proved to Judge CPS was forwarding all children's info to NSA, CIA, and such. My family took big heat for stepping up. Hey, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you for stepping up. If that shit was going on, kudos to you for stepping up. That's a motherfucking ridiculous. I know that, Brian. I understand that, and I actually brought that up early in the show. So let me read to y'all what I'm looking at right now. It says, video taken inside a daycare center in North St. Louis County shows a worker tossing a girl across the room and another injured child with some kind of nail puncture on the skin. Okay. A police sergeant said Wednesday, the North County Police Cooperative began its investigation of Brighter Daycare and Preschool after a 3-year-old girl was taken by ambulance February the 1st to a hospital with a deep gash on her head. She required 7 stitches and later was hospitalized for 3 days after it became infected. So not only she had a split in her head, it became infected. And she had to be hospitalized for 3 days. Now, I'm curious as to why this woman's not locked up. But then again, maybe it's going to say that. So let me continue reading. Let's see what happened. Her family attorney says that. It said video shows a worker grabbing a girl by the arm and tossing her across the room, said Sergeant Kevin Smith with the North County Police Cooperative. As police officers were reviewing the video of the assault, they came across a second victim. Oh, so they came across a second victim. That's what they talking about with the puncture in the skin. What the fuck is going on here? The second child had puncture wounds to the skin. The child is doing pretty well now, Smith said. Smith had no additional details on the child or that injury, Smith said. Jesus Christ. Smith said detectives will be seeking warrants soon. The hell you mean soon? Why ain't none out now? The fuck you talking about? Why ain't none out there now? Smith said the workers involved in the 2 incidents were no longer working with the daycare center. We can assure you the children are no longer in danger. I can't tell. You got all this shit going on. I can't tell. If they got all that shit going on, I can't tell. Right, Brian? Shit, this a boot camp or a daycare? They might not be no longer in danger of them, but who's to say they ain't got motherfuckers still lurking in there? Damn. The director of the daycare center declined to speak to a reporter. I wonder why. How ironic. I wonder why. Referring all questions to an attorney, he released a statement saying that providing a quality education in a safe environment is of the utmost importance to our teachers and staff. The statement said the daycare was cooperating with authorities. The video of the worker tossing the 3-year-old girl was released to the Post-Dispatch by the family's attorney, Jennifer Hansen. Hansen said the worker who grabbed the child filled out an unintentional injury form and described the injury this way. She bumped her head when she fell on the carpet. Right, carpet gonna split your head wide open like that. Yeah, the carpet gonna do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Days after the injury, the girl's family pressed for more information from the daycare center's director to explain how falling on the carpet could produce such serious injuries. Thank you. Thank you to the parents for that. Exactly. You dumbass. Exactly. Hansen said, the director told the girl's family that she had video of the room where the injury happened, but that she hadn't viewed it yet. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Did y'all hear that shit? This motherfucker said they got video of what happened there, but didn't view it yet. What kind of fucking daycare is this? What the hell kind of daycare is this? A child injured. I got the video, but I'll watch it when I get ready. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. So the director watched it with the family 5 days after the injury. 5 days after the injury. Now the director want to watch the video and watched it with the family. 5 days later. Not 30 minutes later, not an hour later, 5 fucking days later. You can't tell me these folks ain't in it just for the check. You can't tell me that these people are not just in it for they not just in it just for the check. That's what it's signed to me. They come to work, getting paid, don't give a fuck what happened to your child. Because if they did, as soon as their injury had happened, these motherfuckers would be on point. Appreciate it, Pepe. Appreciate it, man. And get this, when they watched it 5 days later, their woman was still working there. How about that? I bullshit you not. I'm reading it right here. When they reviewed the video, their woman was still working at their daycare. Well, you know, you're right, Pepe. You're right. You're right. Well, we got some good news. They say the injured girl and her brother no longer attend the daycare center. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, like I say, this daycare sound like you got a lot of people that's buddy. And no matter what happens, they got each other back. They're going to do what they can to cover up the story as long as they can. But here's the flip side to that, and this show you how dumb people is. Here's the flip side to that. They only got your back until the shit hit the fan. When the shit hit the fan, I ain't tell you that. I ain't say that. How many of y'all been in a situation where people claim up and down they got your back? But as soon as you go let it out, you know, hey, son and so, I ain't tell you that. I ain't say that. Really? So long as we was quiet about it, you got my back. But when I came out and talked about it, now you talking about you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why I like to keep my inner circle small. Because if I do the dirty deeds with you, I know for a fact you ain't got my back. I know for a fact you ain't got my back. You're going to try to do whatever you can to distance yourself from the situation. You ain't got my back. If I'm able to take the fall for you, you let me take that fall. Exactly. You sit back and watch him take that fall. Same thing with the young girl who got hit by David Bell. All of them was out there talking shit. All of them was acting like thugs and hoodlums and talking all that shit, acting loud, laughing and carrying on. But when he decked her ass one, every last one of them took off. All them girls took off and left that girl right there outside. It went from talking shit and cussing, ha 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 ha, to, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And now one of her buddies stood out there with that girl when she got her ass knocked off. Now one of them. But guess who stayed with her? He did. Knowing he finna get in trouble. But he stayed with her. While everybody else took off running. And I hope she learned her lesson. That them folks who's out there with her, hyping her up to do that dumb shit, I hope she learned her lesson that they ain't your friends. They just your hype men. They your hype men and women. They just hyping you up because they know they ain't going to do it. But they see you going to be dumb enough to do it, so they going to hype you up to do it. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy, man. Anyway, y'all, let me play this video for y'all again. Thanks to everybody who came and joined. This is a motherfucking ridiculous and everything you want to call it. And thank God I don't have any kids. Because that hadn't been me, somebody finna get brought down. That's a charge I will take. If I don't do my baby like that, why the fuck would I allow you to do my child like that? And the bitch still working there, and you didn't watch the video, I'm gonna make sure you go down, and I'm damn sure gonna make sure she go down. Cause there's no way in hell you a director and waited 5 fucking days later to view that damn video. No way in hell.
It happened here at Brighter Day Preschool, where the director waited a reported 5 days before looking at the video you're about to see. Friday, February 1st, a 3-year-old child's head.
Y'all see how big that gash is? Why the fuck would anybody believe that a carpet did that? Who the fuck gonna believe a carpet did that?
Had split open at daycare. An ambulance took her to the hospital where she had 7 stitches. This daycare surveillance shows what happened. You can see the girl appears calm and contained, standing in the same area by a chair for 2 minutes before a teacher walks across the room towards her, grabs her arm, drags her, and throws her against a cabinet. The teacher then reportedly sent this note home to parents saying she fell.
In no world did this family have any idea that what was called a fall was actually an assault until they came to see that video.
The family wants to remain anonymous. They hired attorney Jennifer Hansen.
One of the more egregious aspects of this case is that the daycare director told the family that she did not watch the surveillance tape until the family was with her.
She said that was 5 days later when the child's relative recorded this off the surveillance monitor with her cell phone. You can hear her shock when she sees it was not an accident as reported.
That was her? No, it wasn't.
The daycare could have reviewed that footage at any time. They didn't, and they allowed the daycare worker who assaulted this little girl to continue to work at the facility for 5 additional days.
The director fired the teacher after seeing this video. Police are also investigating, along with state child care inspectors. I found those inspectors also reported past cases of kids getting hurt here. May of 2018, inspectors noted a second teacher slam a child down on the cot, and a third.
May 2018, slammed a child on the cot. Then they come up with another one, holding a child by his wrist, dragging him across the room. This happened in May 2018.
Teacher holding a child by his wrist, dragging him across the room. June 2016, inspectors say staff did not have a preventative plan in place when one child.
June 2016, violation. They had no preventative plan in place. Then repeatedly hitting and choking another child. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, Elaine, I saw how big she is. Yes. 2016, they had no preventative plan in place and repeatedly hitting and choking another child.
Was repeatedly hitting and choking another child. March 2016, inspectors wrote that a child fell out of the chair and sustained a left femoral fracture. Daycare.
Child fell out of the chair and whatever the fracture said, a femoral fracture. Sustained a left femoral fracture. A femoral fracture is a bone fracture that involves the femur. They are typically sustained in high-impact trauma, such as car crashes due to the large amount of force needed to break the bone. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Sustained a left femoral fracture. Daycare director Sharon Williams came out to tell us she could not comment because of the ongoing investigation. Her attorney then sent us this statement today. All teachers and staff are properly trained and extremely qualified. Providing a quality education and a safe environment is of the utmost importance to our teachers and staff. It has always been our policy to notify the proper authorities and to fully comply with any investigation. We have and will continue to follow said policy. Count on us to monitor the police investigation and to track whether daycare regulators take action. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
Man, boy. You said follow you on Facebook. What's your name on Facebook? Well, you can look up my name, man, on Facebook, and you find me, you can follow me, then I can follow you back. Because I like to see this information that you say you got. Again, I'm glad I don't have it in church because I don't think I can sit rap too tight on this one. Just to keep seeing that girl sliding across the floor like that. And y'all saw her on the floor, she rolling around doing this like that. And the motherfucker jumping and walk off like she didn't give a fuck or two. I guess she heard the girl scream real hard. Yeah, I see she tried to jump in action after she did the shit. The shit too late now. Shit too late now. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining. I got some people who want to see this. You know, y'all bring them over and let them see it. Ron OOG, thanks for bringing this to my attention. I can't believe you beat Darcy to it. You know, usually Darcy be the first one sending me stuff, but you beat Darcy to it this time. So, but I pretty much sure she's going to eventually get it to me. So I appreciate you sharing this story, bro. Other than that, though, ladies, please, 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 be careful who you surround your children. Who you surround your children with. Please be careful. Because all smiles ain't good smiles. We all know that now. All smiles ain't good smiles. And of course, we all know that all daycares ain't good daycares. It's a motherfucker ridiculous. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.